Hey everybody. Ooh, excuse my hair, my look. And you know I don't make excuses, but it is what it is. But as you can probably tell, I'm a little sick. Some of you all know I've been sick for the last few days, and then I was just like, you know what? Let's get this done because I want to hang out. I want to do a premiere today. Let's talk it. Let's keep this fall fragrance thing going because I feel like I'm falling behind. I'm falling behind everybody. They got like 5 fall fragrance videos out, and I got 2. So 2, 3, well, 1 makeup. So anyway. I said to myself, throw this little cover on, throw this scarf on, and let's do this video because this is YouTube and I'm a trooper. All right, so this is going to be about affordable fall fragrances, right? But let's just say this right. These are unique, affordable fall fragrances because we know how I come. We know that I don't like to be like everybody else. I always try to bring something a little different because it's easy to talk about the regular schmegulars, but for me, I just really like to share stuff that you might not see everywhere, which will give you a stunting on the hose moment in your life. And it doesn't have to be expensive either, so that's what we're talking about. Now, I gotta be honest, I was trying to stay at a certain price point and affordables, but I just couldn't. So they're all over the place. So I'm gonna tell you the price points so you can tell. Also, I thought about something because some of these I've talked about before. So we're gonna have some guest stars coming in to describe these fragrances as opposed to, fall sick LuuLuu. We're gonna have a few different people come in and talk. So let's keep going on. So let's get started. Now, we can't talk affordable without pulling out some, y'all know, Elizabeth Arden. So I'm only gonna pull out this one because we know I could pull out a wealth of them. I could just start pulling, right? But this is the one that I need y'all to get. I need y'all to get this one. This is 5th Avenue NYC Premiere. Now I know everybody talks about what is that one? 5th Avenue Royale or whatever, because I have it. And I like it, don't get me wrong, it's a good ass fragrance. But this fragrance is like under $20, about $15 for this size, which is 75 mils. That's all you need in your life. I promise you, this vibes like alien on my skin. It has the jasmine is really strong. It has a lot more notes than, of course, alien list. But me and alien, the original, we don't vibe well. But me and this one, vibe. So it's like this sexy jasmine, and it has like it's not on the level of alien, like how strong it is, but it's got some oomph behind it. It's got some diva in it. It's got some diva. So I like this because it gives me that alien jasmine kind of animalic vibe, but it has some other notes that make it more wearable because alien can be a little difficult. Y'all know this. Okay, so let's just be honest. Y'all know this. All right, next up is this right here. This is Dolce & Gabbana, the one essence. Man, this one goes for about 30 something dollars. No, I'm sorry, it's like $45 on FragranceNet. So most of these prices I got off of FragranceNet. This one, it's got the sweetness, but what it has this osmanthus, and the apricot is strong and beautiful, baby. It is beautiful. It just resonates off my skin. As soon as I spray it, I get that apricot. Now, let me tell you, it can be very strong, can like really hit your nose. So be quite careful. But give it some sprays once that part dies down. Give it a little more spray. Give it what it needs. But it's got the caramel in it, so it's got the sweetness, but it's not too sweet. It's like, it's like grown girl. It's like big girl. It's like grown woman sweet with a little apricot fruitiness to it. So Dolce & Gabbana, the one essence, not the only one, Louise. Stop saying that. Okay. Now, next up is this. This is Judith Lieber's Topaz. Now, I think I saw this on there for like $30 on FragranceNet, but honestly, I'm sorry, excuse me. But honestly, you can find this like at TJ Maxx. I bought this with a lotion for under $20 one time. So you can find Judith Lieber very inexpensive. Now, as opposed to me telling you about it and explaining it to you, I'm going to let Sweater Weather LuuLuu explain it to you right now. So here she comes. Okay, now I always tell y'all be sleeping on Judith Lieber. So let me just tell y'all about this one. This is called Topaz. Now I always say when I smell this is that if Topaz was a fragrance, this would be it. This is it. It is spicy. It's got a little frankincense in it, so it's got this spiciness to it. It has a fruitiness on the top, but the fruit is very mild. It's just like a top layer, and it gives it like a little bit of, you know, sweetness, not too much, but really what it is spicy, it's deep, it's floral, it's got oud in it, it's got sandalwood and vanilla, so it has this deep down rich sweetness to it with woodiness and a little florals, and the florals just give it this very elegant vibe to it, and you can get this for hardly anything. But yeah, this is Judith Lieber's Topaz. Man, I hope y'all enjoy. I mean, I feel like this. Why reinvent the wheel if I've already explained it to you? I might as well just splice the stuff in. Okay, so hey, this is what we doing tonight. Tell me what y'all think about that. Next up is Judith Lieber's Minaudiere Oud. Now this is the oud version, not the just the plain Minaudiere. Let me tell y'all, this is got this it's got fruit in it, it's got plum in it, it's got incense in it, it's got oud, it's got a little rose. It is so beautiful. No one talks about this, but this is a beautiful rose oud with the fruit on it. So it has like plum, so it has this fruitiness from the raspberry, the plum. It's really quite enchanting. No one really talks about this, but this is a beautiful oud, especially if you're not very good with ouds and you're just trying them out. This is a really good oud to start with, because the oud is it's well blended, so it gives you that woodiness without it being so overpoweringly skanky, oud woody, that kind of vibe. But yeah, this is Minaudiere Oud by Judith Lieber. I'm telling y'all need to look for this one. This one, it goes for about $60, under $60 with the 35% off coupon, just so you know. But yeah, and look at how elegant this bottle is. Okay, just Judith Lieber, stunning. All right, next up is Black Musk by The Body Shop. Now, I have to be honest, I think Body Shop has stopped making this. Body Shop does this thing where it cycles in and out fragrances, so it might come back now that it's getting cold outside, because this is definitely a cold weather fragrance. This is classic Body Shop. So if you know, like the classic Body Shop kind of musk with that sexiness to it, this is what it is. This is a sexy, deep, rich black musk. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. Now, like I said, now you have to like that Body Shop DNA, because Body Shop does have a DNA. It's a deep, rich musk, and that's what this is. It has a little you know, florals in it. It's got richness to it that makes it quite interesting, to where when it's on the site, it's only like $30-something. That's the Body Shop's Black Musk. Now let's stay with these like musky plummet things we got going on, and this is Bulgari's Goldea the Roman Absolute. Let's try that again. This is Bulgari's Goldea the Roman Night Absolute. This is the only one I have of this, and I'm really working hard not buying any more because this is so good. I bought this because it had this plum note, and I'm in the plum right now. Now, let me tell you, the interesting thing about this is that I thought it was going to be much richer and deeper than it is. It is still a very sexy fragrance, but it takes those rich, deep notes and lightens them up. So even though it has the plum in it, it has this kind of like smokiness to it, it's not too much. So if those things are, like for instance, like if Club de Nuit Intense for Woman by Armaf is too much for you, this is kind of something that you could go with, because it'll give you that vibe, but it's a little bit lighter on the skin. Not to say that it's a light fragrance, but it's just lighter than those. It's just not as diva. It's just not as diva. It's just not that strong. All right, so that is Goldea, the Roman Night Absolute by Bulgari. I had to chat. Please, okay. We just gonna take a moment to say this. You know, be kind, motherfuckers. Be kind, because I'm struggling right now, but I still wanted to film. All right, next up is this beautiful vanilla. This is vanilla. This is Vanille Divine de Tropiques by La Maison de Vanille. This is, listen, I think this is on Fragrance Net right now. I think they still have this for around 20 something dollars. Fragrance Buy, see, they has these for like 40 something dollars, not quite $50. So if you can, if it's still there, snatch it off of Fragrance Net, because that's the better price, which is surprising because usually Fragrance Buy is better. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about it. Let's so weather LuuLuu take over right now. And so speaking of affordable and unique, this is by La Maison de Vanille. This is Vanille Divine de Tropiques. Now, no, it says Tropique, and you'll think, but this is for, you know, the summertime. No, this is not. La Maison de Vanille has a very signature vanilla, just like Guerlain has. It has this very signature vanilla. It's really deep. It's sweet in a different way. So it's not like your, you know, the traditional, it's not your traditional vanilla. I think they use Tahitian vanilla. I have to see which kind, because it's not Madagascar. It has this deep richness to it. So this one has a lot. It does have tropical flowers in it, but really what happens is it's just this sweet floral, and for it to be an EDT, it lasts really long. The vanilla is so beautiful in this. I know there's, you know, the other, you know, honestly, if you want a vanilla with a little touch of florals in it, but you really want a strong vanilla that stands out, that doesn't smell like, oh, I have on, you know, vanilla extract. No, this is a deep, rich, very bewitching vanilla. This is Vanille Divine de Tropique. I know I said it all wrong, because, you know, whatever. All right, back again. The next one we have is Karl Lagerfeld's Fleur D'Orchidee. I don't think I put the price down for this one, did I? This is in the 20-something range, though. This is just this, it's an elegant, fruity floral. It's a floral, but it's got, you know, a little softness, a little richness to it. It's got a little caramely vibe to it. Not too much, though, because y'all know I don't like it too much. But it really is very intoxicating on the skin. Now, so I wore this to work, and I was just loving the way I smelled all day. It was like this, like, it made me feel just really girly and feminine and pretty. It's one of those pretty, sweet fragrances, but not too sweet. Got just enough to make it alluring, but not too much to make it cloying. So that's Fleur D'Orchidee by Karl Lagerfeld. Now, don't tell me. I know y'all gonna say, you sound terrible. If I don't sound better in the next couple of days, I'm gonna go see the doctor, because I don't know. I feel okay, but I'm a little congested. I got a little congestion going on. After this, I'm gonna make me some tea and eat some soup. Maybe that'll help knock it out. I bet you don't plan on leaving a comment, you know, because it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna cost you some money. You know, it's gonna take too much out of your time to, like, say, hey, I really like this. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Next, we're gonna talk about, I didn't talk about this so many times. This is Salvador Dali's La Belle Et L'Ocelot. Under $30, yeah. This bottle screams, let me be on your dresser. This just says, oh, because I'm just as extra as I want to be. It's Dali, you know, and I would expect his bottles to be like this. But let me not waste my time talking about this anymore. Let me let TikTok LuuLuu handle this description. Okay, so today's unique perfume is La Belle Et L'Ocelot by Salvador Dali. So let me show you all this bottle. Not only is it a unique perfume, but you know, look at this bottle, y'all. This is so over the top extra. You gotta love it. But let me just tell you this, it's not only unique, it is affordable. You see this price I just posted up? Yes, child, yes. Now let me tell you about this. This scent is a floral, sweet, spicy, sexy, seductive vibe. Now, what you get from this is you get this incensey that just rises off your skin, and then the osmanthus gives it this sweet apricot note that lasts and gives it this just hints of fruitiness, and the benzoin and the tonka bean give it this splash of vanilla that gives it this sweetness that makes it so beautiful on the skin. So this, I swear to you all, this is niche quality. It will make you, anybody smelling this on you will believe that you spent $200-300 on this bottle, and you know that you got this at an affordable price. So if you are looking for something affordable and smells seductive and sensual and high quality, you should need to try Salvador Dali's La Belle Et L'Ocelot. All right, let's hit this one up. This is Calvin Klein's Eternity Intense. Now, I heard about this one from Shauna J. She does a lot. She does a huge amount of affordable fragrances. And she was talking about this, and I was like, ooh, it's a powdery iris fragrance. And I'm all into that right now. Iris is my jam. But I will say this thing was like $20 at the most for this size. And baby, this is so sophisticated. This is now to begin with, iris fragrances have a certain elegance about them. This is elegant. It is very much well-mannered and posh. This is like if you are going out to have tea, high tea, not just drink a cup of tea, but you're going to a tea event. This is what you would wear because it would fit right in. You know, you would smell quite elegant and quite the country club vibe without spending the country club money. So that is Eternity Intense by Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein got so many of these flankers that I did not know about, but I'm trying not to explore all of them. Now this is Secret Obsession by Calvin Klein. This is a new one I got. Baby, this is sexy. It's got plum, it's got nutmeg, so it's got this rich, spicy sexiness to it, right? The only thing is that I'm gonna say this right now, but I might be wrong because it's been like coming off my skin. You know, it's gone. It's gone. Now I don't know if that's it or if right now my nose is just playing with me and I'm not smelling it don't get me before y'all say, oh my gosh, she's got COVID. I can smell other things, but for some reason I'm not catching the scent. So I don't know. Maybe it's just right now. Who knows? I'm gonna let it sit because it's so sexy. It's got the plum, it's got the nutmeg. This is a sexy scent. It is you know, it's reminiscent of anything of a Calvin Klein obsession because, you know, Calvin Klein, the original obsession, and yes, I wore that baby when it first came out, was deep and balsamic, just sexy and ambery. And that's what this is. It's got that amber, it's got the plum, it's got the nutmeg. So it has that Calvin Klein obsession vibe. It's very provocative. It's got a certain amount of glamour to it, but it don't cost that much. I think I paid like $18. I got this on Fragrance Buy. And I know I paid under $20 for it because I was trying to like get free shipping. So I needed like something around about $20 worth to get it. And that's when I got this. So that is Calvin Klein's Secret Obsession. All right. And then, Okay, so let's talk about this one right here. This, I know everybody talk about Raghba, but you know I love Raghba Wood Intense now. It gives the same vibe as Raghba, but it's intense. Now, as opposed to me talking about it, but let me just tell you the price. You can find this on Amazon right around $30. Right around $30. But why should I waste my breath telling y'all again about it when I could let TikTok LuuLuu take over? Today's unique perfume is Lattafa's Raghba Wood Intense. Now, if you have been a fragcom, you know about Raghba. It is a very popular vanilla, sugary, sweet oud. Well, let me tell you, if you are like, it's okay, it's a little sweet, but you kind of like the DNA, then you want to get Wood Intense. Wood Intense elevates and takes this to another level. This is the big brother, dark sister of Raghba. Whereas that's super sweet, this still has the sweetness, but it adds in a little intensity from the incense and from licorice. So it keeps the sweetness, but gives it a little, but brings it down and makes it more mysterious and seductive and sensual. So if you have tried Raghba and it was not quite everything that you wanted it to be, but you kind of like it, you need to try Raghba Wood Intense, baby. I'm telling you, this is the one you need to try. Okay, so next up is Oscar de la Renta's Velvet Noir. Now, everybody talks about Midnight Amber, which I haven't, which is good. But I think Velvet Noir is better. Of the two of them, I think this is better. It's a little more richer. It's a little more sophisticated. It's a little more elevated. So it has those rich ambers. It's another oud that just for the price, you would not believe this. You would not believe. Someone would never believe how much you pay for this, because when it's in stock, and that goes in and out of stock. I don't know if it's discontinued, but it's usually in the 20 something, maybe $30 range. But if you can find it, this is so alluring. It has that kind of intoxicating oud vibe. So it's got the rose in it. It's a rose oud combination, but it's got the ambery vibe to it. It's very sexy and just it is really like so surprisingly elevated for the price you're paying for. So this is Velvet Noir by Oscar de la Renta. All right, now next up is this. This is Royal Rose Morocco by Chakudra Paris. I promise y'all, I don't know how I be finding these fragrances, but I found this on FragranceNet right now. This is about $20-some. I kid you not. Let me tell y'all, if you like a smoky, tobacco-y, incensey rose, if you like one of those edgy roses, think purpura, think tobacco rose, you need this in your life. I'm telling you, Royal Rose Morocco. Now, if it's still on FragranceNet, it's under $30. If you have to, Fragrance X is the only other place that you can find these. I don't even know if this company is still in business, but I know that this is so good. It's just, I'm telling you, it's a smoky, tobacco-filled, incensey rose. And I love those for the fall and winter time. Something about them just says, don't play with me. These got a little leather too. Yeah, it's got a little leather in it too. This is that don't play with me fragrance. When you need to be like, this is like black leather jacket, you know, jeans on, your shirt, just strutting in your boots and your black leather jacket and your jeans, walking through the crowd, not giving a damn, but knowing that you are the one that's turning the heads. That's the kind of, this is what Royal Rose Morocco does. This is a head turner when you don't even care. Oh, this is going to be part of something else. Okay, anyway, that is Royal Rose Morocco. And finally, this is Versace's Junoon Satin. Now there are 3 of these. This runs about $50, between 50 and 60. So this is kind of expensive, but this is Versace. So if you know anything about Versace, you know their quality is there. You know this stuff, you put this on, everybody's going to, it's going to stay on you. It's going to project. It's got life of its own. But I'm not even going to waste my time trying to explain this again. I am going to let Versace, Junoon, LuuLuu tell you about this one. So be right back. This is Versace's Junoon Satin. So this is it. Now they all look the same. This is the setup of these bottles for this one. Has a nice heavy cap. I don't know, it might be plastic, but it's a nice heavy cap. And then it has this little tassel on it. But I think this is I like the aesthetic of it. Nice, simple, very well put together. You know, the name is on the bottom. So let's talk about it. This is Satin. Satin is the floral one. This is the floral fruity one. This is kind of similar to Jasmine Wisp, except for Jasmine Wisp is fruitier. This is more floral. So this has the fruit in it. You know, it's kind of got that like citrusy, kind of juicy vibe to it, but it's more about the florals in this one. And I'm gonna say I've been wearing it, and I really, oh my goodness. Now this is one, don't wear too much because it can get away from you. But this is just a really pretty floral fruity vibe, and it lasts long, and it's very strong, projects out. So you're going to get all those bells and whistles that so many people like. So this is Junoon Satin. So that's Versace Junoon. This is Satin. Did I say that it was Satin? Okay, but anyway, here you go, Satin. All right, so that is it for my affordable, unique fall fragrances. I have other, I'm planning on the rest of my fall series. If there's anything like fall series like you would like to see, we will be doing notes, because we know we love notes, but I got some surprises for you all. Anyway, this is a premiere, and I know y'all, I done killed y'all with this one. So tell me what y'all think about this one. I would love to hear. I would love to hear, because this is like so wild the way I just did this. It just came to me. It just came to me. So tell me what y'all think about this whole thing I just did. All right, y'all. It was good talking to y'all. See you later. Bye-bye. Oh, be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. And my people in the premiere, I know it, you know, and if you made it this far and you didn't watch the premiere,